This is the one about the Southernmost House. This place has a fascinating history. Hey, if you don't know me, my name is Stephanie Gordon. I'm a real estate agent and content creator based in Key West, Florida. I am obsessed with all things Key West, particularly Key West history. So if you also love Key West, be sure to follow. Okay, so back to the Southernmost House. The house was built in 1897 as a one-bedroom mansion. It was built by Judge Vining Harris and his wife, Florida Curry Harris. This is a photo of Judge Vining Harris, and this is Florida Curry Harris. Both came from very prominent and wealthy families. Florida Curry was William Curry's youngest daughter, and William Curry was Florida's first millionaire. The Harris family was prominent in their own right at the turn of the century and were investors in Henry Flagler's overseas railroad to Key West. And in fact, after the mansion's construction was completed, they often entertained Henry in the home. The style of the home is a Queen Anne Victorian, and it cost about $250,000 to build, which would equate to a little over $9 million today. Needless to say, at the time of construction, Florida wanted the best, which meant electricity. So she hired this guy to design and install the electrical system in the house. Oh, if you're wondering who this is, it's Thomas Edison. Once he completed the project as a thank you to the family, he left his personal home phonograph, pictured below, which is like the OG record player. It was very cutting edge at the time, and in fact was Thomas Edison's personal invention. By the way, I took this photo like 2 days ago. This is in the lobby of the Southernmost House. You can check it out when you visit. So fast forward to Prohibition, and the mansion becomes a speakeasy. This speakeasy hosted a ton of notorious gangsters who came through Key West on their way to Havana, including none other than Al Capone himself. And in fact, one little known story at the mansion is that there is a bullet hole in the front window of the reception area from a bullet that was meant for Al Capone. I wish I had a picture of the bullet hole for you, but I do not. So when you visit the mansion, you'll have to look for it yourself. This photo is from the 1930s, so the speakeasy would have looked something like this. And it was also around this time that air conditioning was installed in the mansion. Then in 1939, the Ramos family purchased the home, and they continued operating it as a nightclub, Casa Cayo Hueso. I zoomed in on that last photo so you could see the sign. How adorable. Many notables hung out at this particular nightclub, including Truman Capote, Charles Lindbergh, Louis Armstrong, Gloria Swanson, Ernest Hemingway, and Tennessee Williams. Then in 1949, the Ramos family decided to renovate the mansion to become their private residence. I couldn't find any photos of the home from this era, but I did find this photo from circa 1950, which I think is such a cool photo, and it does have the house in the background. The Ramos family was originally from Spain. This is Mr. Ramos pictured here in the middle. They were one of Florida's oldest merchant families. Now, because of their ties to the Spanish royal family, they hosted King Juan Carlos of Spain at the mansion on several occasions, as well as 5 U.S. presidents, including President Harry S. Truman, President Dwight D. Eisenhower, President John F. Kennedy, President Richard M. Nixon, and President Jimmy Carter. The house served as the Ramos Lopez family residence until 1996, when it was completely renovated into the luxury guest hotel that we all know and love today. Not only does this place have an incredible history, but it is an absolutely stunning property to stay at if you are coming to the island. So be sure to check out the mansion, aka the Southernmost House, if you are looking for a place to stay in Key West. And if you are in town but you aren't staying here, you can stop in and check out all of the history and the artifacts that they have in the lobby. And try a slice of their world-famous lobster pizza at the Seaside Cafe, which is just around this corner here. But don't go anywhere, I have a surprise for you. We are about to hit 100,000 followers here on TikTok, and we are giving away 2 nights at the mansion, plus $50 to the Seaside Cafe, $50 to La Creperie, $50 to One Love Food Truck, and a ghost tour with Southernmost Ted. We're calling it the Living in Key West Experience. So if you'd like to come stay on the island and enjoy some of the best food that the island has to offer for free, click the link in our bio and go enter. Good luck!